So we don't always connect trauma with religious deconstruction. And the reason why is because when we think of trauma, we think of things, of experiences that are overt, in your face, directly, physically harmful. We can see it, we can hear it, we experience it, okay? But sometimes when we speak of religious deconstruction, we don't view that as trauma because it is something that happens in our nervous system. You see, religion did a very nice job, okay, of causing you to forget who you were. Religion said, this is the construct that you need to live in. Therefore, you live by this. Nothing else matters. Okay? So, in that consciousness, you adopt that belief and you live your life with that consciousness, that you build your life with that consciousness. You build your career with that consciousness. You build business with that consciousness. You build your relationships with that consciousness. You choose where you want to live with that consciousness because it is identity by which you live. Your identity now that you live with is fueled by religious dogma, which is the antithesis of your nature. That is a form of trauma. That is a form of spiritual trauma. And so part of the work that I do, whether it's through my courses, through the membership, or one-on-one sessions, part of the work that I do is to help you and support you in unraveling and detangling your energetic field, your life force energy from that religious dogma and indoctrination, so that you can recover and reconnect with your true divine rhythm, so that you can reconnect with your authentic nature that is sovereign, that sees all, so that you can reconnect with your inner wisdom, so that you can also see where trauma that you have actually experienced in your life, how that is a product of religious deconstruction. For many of us, first of all, that is important to know, because for many of us that have had religious experiences, we adopted that religion or those religions because of family, because the religion was a family tradition. Which means that trauma that exists, pathologies that exist in families, was fueled by religious dogma. We also don't make that connection as well. So while the conversations about, religious deconstruction on the surface, they are helpful and they are necessary. However, what I deal with, the part that I deal with as far as identity and the detangling part, that piece is missing. Because we can talk about usurping the dogma and the indoctrination and being separate from it and separating, physically from it and all of that. We can talk about you developing your own spiritual practices. But first, we have to deal with the energy piece. We have to deal with the nervous system piece. We have to deal with the trauma. The trauma also, we have to deal with that because it affects how you express yourself in life. It has affected how you have shown up in your life. So if you are feeling, I've left religion, but there's still something there that is missing. There is still something that feels like it has its hold on me. And 9 times out of 10, it's because the dogma, the indoctrination is still operating in your life. It still has its hold in your energetic field. So when you work with me one-on-one, we deal with that. We address that, which is why my one-on-one sessions are 90 minutes. This is why my one-on-one sessions are video. I want you to see me. I want to see you. Okay? Because they're intense sessions, but it's intense to unravel, to help you go deep and unravel that religious indoctrination and its ties to any type of trauma that you have experienced in your life, in your family, in your childhood, so that you can ascend, so that you can be completely free, so that you can be completely liberated, so that you can experience complete wellness, complete wholeness. To experience complete wellness and complete wholeness, it means that you are reconnecting with your true identity. Reconnecting with your true identity brings you total health and wellness. Health and wellness in your body, health and wellness in your mind, health and wellness in your emotions, health and wellness in your finances, health and wellness in your relationships, because you are now expressing your true life force energy, which is no longer connected and muddied by indoctrination. So, book a one-on-one session with me. They are 90 minutes long. Again, they are video. Show up for yourself, all right? And just be ready to go deep, to have an intense transformation. All right. And I created the one-on-one sessions in that way so that you can feel and be safe again. So that you can be safe in your expression, so that you can be confident in your expression and in your magic. You'll walk away with tips. You'll walk away with, I won't even call it a strategy because it's particular to you, but you'll know exactly what you need to do and the next steps that you can take in your life. All right. So book a one-on-one session with me. Go to unleashedalchemy.com to do that. This is the one last thing. This is the perfect time to do that. Based on the calendar that we use, we know this calendar is fucked up. But based on this calendar, we know that we're getting to the end of a new space and time, and we're entering into a new space and time. So now is the perfect time to do away with, to get that indoctrination and dogma out of your energetic field so that you can be in the space to walk fully in your spiritual power, to walk fully in your authority, to walk fully in your identity as the original woman. Unleashedalchemy.com. Go schedule your appointment today.